Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing today? Are you guys ready? Oh, I'm over here dropping stuff. Are you guys ready to level up? Yes, let's do this. I'm barely getting my day started, okay? I had to take my foster puppy to the animal shelter today. And so that took up most of my morning, but that's all right. We are here to level up, you guys. We are here to take things to the next level within ourselves and within our business. And I'm really excited to be able to talk to you guys about this topic today. Um, you know, I really love this topic. And the reason is because when I joined this company that I'm a part of, our CEO said something a long time ago, and some of you may not know or understand what this word is. So I'm going to Google it here because I want to make sure I say it right. And that is becoming the catalyst, right? And I'm gonna okay. So I wanted to talk to you guys about this. So become the catalyst to build momentum and growth in your business and team. When I came to this company, one of the things that I learned from our CEO, Brian Underwood, is that he said that we are the ones who can create the change, right? We are the ones who can upscale our business, right? As much as we want our team members to participate, to show up to training calls, to put in the effort, to show up to work their business, it's not your job to babysit someone. And I know it sounds harsh, but it's not our job to babysit someone to convince them or push them into running a business. When someone runs a business, you are not their boss, right? But how can we get people to work their businesses and run their businesses, right? How can we get them? The truth is you can't. You can't get them to do it. But what you can do is become the catalyst. The catalyst is a person or event that quickly causes change or action. But how do you become a catalyst? The one who creates the change or the action. And that is, instead of worrying about what your team is not doing, instead of worrying about what people in your organization are not doing, you focus on what you can do. Becoming the catalyst is someone who creates the momentum. See, we are all catalysts of our own business. We're all catalysts of social media, and we're all catalysts of our lives. All we have to do is tell ourselves to take action every day, and you're going to see momentum and growth in your business. So how can you convince your team? And we're going to move into that, is you can. All you can do is be the person who's creating the change and the momentum in their business. Like, go all out. Go for it. Run. Okay. I want you to run. I want you to climb, and I want you to accelerate. I want you to put that foot down, all the way down to the ground. And I want you to run. Run for yourself. Run for yourself. And then those who want to follow, those who want to run with you, because you're both in the same momentum, you're both in the same path, the same direction, they will stick with you side by side. You will grow together, you will become better together, you will build momentum together. And it's all because instead of waiting to drag someone with you, you're creating that momentum, and they're seeing your momentum. Seeing that momentum is what's going to inspire them to take action. Seeing that momentum is going to get them to want to get up and say, okay, she's creating action, so I'm going to create action too. I'm following her lead. I do that. I follow people's leads, not just one person. I see their momentum, and I say, I'm right behind you, or I'm right next to you, right? I'm right with you, building that momentum, showing up despite someone else showing up despite if someone believes in you, showing up despite if someone believes in themselves or the company, because it's not about convincing them, right? That is a journey that someone has to go through themselves. But you do have to be the one to set the pace. And that's something I learned, is that you have to set the pace. You have to set the push. You have to set the momentum. So you are the catalyst. Become the catalyst of change to create change within your life, within your organization, within your family. Guys, I was, since being the black sheep of the family, because I really am, I'm the black sheep of the family. I'm the one who does the things that everyone talks about they're going to do or thinking about doing, or the one who believes but they don't believe, right? I am the one who creates the action, the momentum, and my family knows that. Oh, great. There goes Sarah again, pushing us and getting us to do things. And it's because I'm just going to share my knowledge and information with you, but I can't convince you to change. I can't convince you to want more. I can't convince you to be better. I can't convince you to want to be better, right? That is something that you personally have to feel and say, I want to be the change. I want to push myself forward. I want to be the catalyst. I want to be the one who puts her foot down to the pedal and makes this happen. So becoming the catalyst is the one who steps forward with fear and doubt and self-doubt, but most importantly, courage and bravery, and runs for their goals and dreams despite of what anyone else is doing. So you will get your team to move, not very quickly, because everyone has a level of productivity that they are committed to. And you just have to be like, if you want to really level up and take things to the next level, your commitment level is going to have to be different from that of people who are only committed to a 1%, right? You're going to have to take it to 2 or 3 or 5, or say to yourself, I'm 100% committed, right? You're going to have to take it to that next level to really see momentum and growth in your business. And you're going to have to tell yourself, it doesn't matter if people aren't watching my live videos. It doesn't matter if people aren't watching my TikToks. It doesn't matter if people are not engaging, because you are building the momentum. And once the momentum builds and you're planting the seeds, the harvest will come. You will then be able to reap the rewards of all the work that you have put in. I was just listening to a podcast today, and this guy was talking about all of the work he has to do in a day to grow his business, right? Investing in his business, hiring someone to be his assistant, and being the one who's constantly growing and moving. And one thing he said is that you just have to be in a constant motion, constant movement, and be the one who's constantly moving to run their business. Because if you're the one who's constantly moving to run their business, the one who's constantly pushing to achieve their goals, then you are closer to achieving it than from someone who's just willing to sit still and not push forward. A lot of us have this ability inside of us. And I think it's so beautiful. We all have this power within us to decide within a flip of a switch that we are going to 100% change our lives. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful transformation. It's beautiful to see too. It's when someone steps up and says, enough is enough. I'm tired of being on the struggle bus. I'm tired of complaining. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of people telling me it's impossible. I'm tired of telling myself it's impossible. Screw the fact that I believe or don't believe. I'm going to take action until I do believe, right? It's that powerful of a flip of a switch, of a decision to just say, I'm doing this. I'm going for it, right? But that's not going to happen unless you make that decision to become the one who starts to create the change within yourself, right? So that's how you start to build the momentum. Is you start applying yourself every single day into your business at a higher level than you've ever applied yourself before. You're more committed. You show up on the times you say you're going to show up. You put in the work where you've never put the work in before. You start to take on action and tasks that you've never done before. And you become the catalyst. And people start to see your momentum. They start to see your movements, and they're like, okay, she's doing it. I'm doing it too. I'm right with her. I'm going to buckle arms with this person, and I'm going to run with it. And the ones who don't want to show up, the ones who don't want to put in the effort, the ones who don't want to align themselves with you, it's their choice. It's up to them if they want to show up. It's up to them if they want to align themselves with you. It's up to them if they believe in you and what you can do. So don't sit there and wait for someone to be ready to run with you. And I'm going to share a story with you guys today. And it's actually a very powerful story. It's actually kind of sad. My neck hurts, guys. I got a chiropractor adjustment yesterday, and my neck is hurting me from that yesterday. So I had an upline who was my upline, right? She was my upline, And I was constantly waiting for her to say, let's go. Like, I was waiting for her to show up. I was waiting for her to put in the hard work and effort. I was waiting for her to say, let's do this. It's time to level up. I was waiting for her. And so I kept messaging her and say, hey, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Hey, are you ready? I have this great idea, right? The constant bugging, the constant messaging, but she wasn't showing up. She wasn't showing up for her team. She wasn't showing up for herself. She wasn't showing up for her organization. She just wasn't showing up anymore. She had lost belief in herself and her company. She found other things to focus on. It just wasn't her priority, but it was mine. I had a vision, I had a goal, I had a dream, and I wanted to run with it. I wanted to focus on it, right? Oh God, my hair is going to drive me crazy today, guys. It's so humid today, and my hair is going to drive me crazy. I have this thing about my hair. If it's too poofy, it's going to drive me crazy. Anyways, I kept bugging her, messaging her, waiting for her to show up, and she never did. And a year went by, and she still didn't show up. Like, she was, committed 100% like before. Because she used to be 100% committed. We used to do lives together. We used to do everything together. We would like build the brand and the business together. But she would run away from the possibility of growth and commitment, right? So a year went by, stopped showing up. 2 years went by, she stopped showing up. And I was like, well, I can't wait for her, right? I'm gonna have to be the one who steps up. I stepped up for her team and my team. And I had very little skill set. I didn't know what I was doing. I just knew I was trying my very best to become the best that I can be. And so I just kept trying. I kept showing up. I kept putting effort. I kept putting the consistency and the hard work in. But I was building momentum. And I was applying myself and sticking to what I said I was going to do. So eventually, she finally came around. And she saw the momentum I was building. And she's like, Sarah, I'm ready. Let's do this. I have this idea. And she got like super inspired and motivated. And she jumps back in. But she doesn't stay. She doesn't stay. She ends up hiding again from the commitment and the hard work and the idea and the ability to work together as a team to really make something happen here. So she ran away again. But this time I knew better. I knew better that I had to just let her be, because she was in a place in her life where I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what she was dealing with. I didn't know her personal issues. I didn't understand what was going on in her head, but I couldn't wait for her. So instead of waiting for her, I took action. And so she stayed behind, but I continued to grow. That makes sense? So if you ever find yourself in this place where you have a team, but they're not willing to show up, and you have this business and no one else is putting the same amount of effort that you're putting in, just know that that is normal. Your level of commitment is different from their level of commitment. But the only way to increase their level of commitment is to show them how committed you are, how ready you are to succeed, and how much effort you put in is going to cause a ripple effect across your team to the ones who want it just as bad as you. And then what you're going to do is you're going to continue to build momentum, but you're going to focus on the goal. Ask yourself, what is your goal for your team? Do you have things that you want your team to look like? Do you have goals and accomplishments of what you want your business and your team to look like? And if the answer is no, that's exactly why you're struggling to hit that, because there is no goal for where you're trying to go. And so you're not moving the pieces on your board to make the strategy up, to build the momentum to get to that destination. So step one, be the catalyst. Move yourself. Create massive momentum and action within yourself. Step two, anyone who wants to stick alongside with you, bring them with you, but don't rely on them or count on them to be the one who makes the change for your business. The one who makes a change for the business is you. And then step three, have a goal for yourself and your team and where you want it to go. And you will watch how much closer every single day that you put in the effort into your business, you are moving closer to that goal. Here's the thing, you don't know how quickly you're going to get there, right? you cannot control the action steps of others. You cannot control how quickly your business will grow or how fast the momentum you are building will grow. But momentum is like a wave, right? You're going to have your ups and then your downs, and then your ups and then your downs, and then your ups and your downs. But your job is that when you're doing this, is to keep doing this. Not to go down in momentum, but to keep climbing up, because that momentum, oh my gosh, I forgot to do this. I'm trying to stick to commitment here. Stick to patterns. That momentum that you're building is going to transform you as a person. And you're going to learn how to become the catalyst of change. You're going to be the one who learns how to build the momentum for others by being the momentum and the one who inspires themselves to push forward despite of whether someone else is willing to put the effort in or not. So what if you don't have a team who shows up? So what if you don't have people who are joining you? It's not about them. It's about you growing and becoming the version of yourself that you see, so that other people will see it too. And then they will want to lock arms with you. It's going to take some work. It's going to take some hard commitment. But I believe that you can do it, because we all have the ability to create that switch within us where we just know enough is enough. It is time for transformation. It is time for change. It is time to take things to the next level. It is time for a kick in the ass that we give ourselves, right? On a constant daily pace. It's time for you to say, all right, I'm doing this. Whether or not someone believes in me or not, whether or not it's going to work out or not, I'm 100% committed. It is the 100% commitment to you and to your dreams. Guys, I was actually kind of shocked. Last night, I was like cleaning my office a little bit, my desk, and I came across something. I made this, they call it like a goal, like a manifestation sheet. I created this manifestation sheet. And it has 1, 2, 3 pages. 3 pages of a manifestation sheet. And these are goals that I created that I want to manifest, and I sent them out to the universe. And it was things like, my accounts will be full with residual income. Guys, every day, every month, and every week, that is happening now. My customers will reorder every month through my website. That is happening now. Okay? People will buy products from me on a consistent and daily basis. These are things that I want to believe in myself, that I'm worthy of these things, right? So I want to feel like I'm worthy of people purchasing from me. Can't believe I did that. Oh my gosh, I'm just like looking at this and wondering, wow, like my family will be happy and live in abundance. This is happening. I will listen to the Holy Spirit within. That has been happening. I will build multiple streams of income. That is happening. I will read 1 new book a month. That's been happening. Oh my God. I attract successful entrepreneurs to join my business every single day because I want to feel worthy of that. That is also happening. You guys see this? It's a manifestation list of what you want to become and what you want to bring into your life. I created this. Oh, wow. I created this, and I'm starting to see that I was already moving the pieces in my life to make this happen. And it was momentum. It was becoming the catalyst, creating the vision, and telling myself, I can do this. Like, I believe in myself. It took a lot of hard work and effort to focus on becoming the catalyst to make this happen. Despite the Facebook algorithm, despite the TikTok algorithm, despite the Instagram algorithm, which fights against me every single day. So I wanted to bring this to you to create awareness and to create a little inspiration within you that you can do this. Stop focusing so much on what you don't have, but start focusing on the action that you take every day to build momentum. I was listening to Brian Underwood, and he said something about learning how to run your business through the waves, right? How to be able to continue forward through the waves. And I know that the way to continue forward is not to focus on what's in front of you, but to focus on what you are trying to achieve. And not quitting when things are not working out for you or your business. All right, I love y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you guys click that follow button. My name's Sarah, your Level Up Boss, and I'm here to help you guys take that next level to help you guys improve your mindset and your social media business. If you find great value in this and you guys really like my content, please follow, engage in my videos. And I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys soon tomorrow on another live. Bye, everybody.